guys, welcome back to another video. Prism here with Prism and Smiffy. Say hi, Smiffy.
How's it going?
So today we get the big blog post for the part 2 of the Redeemed Citadel. So me and Smiffy have taken a quick gander over this and had a look what's going on. Not that much, to be honest. Obviously, again, it's still early days for the Redeemed Citadel. This will only be the second part in this 4. But yeah, going through this now with you guys. So Smiffy, do you want to start off?
Sure. So next week on September the 15th, Milestone 2, the Redeemed Citadel, will begin on PC. This will officially bring Milestone 1 to an end, so be sure to finish any personal progress in Milestone 1 beforehand, or pick up the blessing from the Zen market so you can finish at your own pace. So that just says that anyone who has any questions on my stream asking if they can do anything on Milestone 1 when Milestone 2 is released, no, you cannot unless you own the Reforger's Blessing before it ends. So you cannot buy it after it's ended. You have to buy it previous to the end, to the finish of Milestone 1 to be able to progress at your own pace.
And just to add to that as well, that is just the Reforger's Blessing for Milestone 1.
Exactly. So Milestone 2 will include a new server progress goal. As with the previous milestone, a new leaderboard, while most of the content in Milestone 2 will become available after the server progress goal is reached. Right away, you'll be able to purchase the weapons of the Blessed Blade from the Zariel's Favor vendor for 10,000 Zariel's Favor. Whether you're gearing up an alt character or you just missed out on them during Milestone 1, you can safely farm for the weapons at your own pace going forward. So, for this weapon, it made no sense. Unless it is 10,000 Zariel's favor, well, even still, no, it can't even be each because you have to farm 21,000 Zariel's favor just to be able to unlock the weapons in Milestone 1. So, why have they suddenly now decided to put it out cheaper at the vendor for you to purchase for an alt when you had to farm for extra ones in the first place? Makes no sense to me. That's something a bit random for Cryptic to come out.
Well, I think
And
it costs more, doesn't it? Because don't you need 8, isn't it?
so to unlock the blessing,
21,000, isn't it?
this is what I'm saying. So to unlock the first 2 weapons, you have to have farmed 21,000 Zariel's favor to be able to unlock both of the weapons. But yet I can buy both of the weapons for either 10 or 20,000. Regardless, it's still cheaper to buy them that way than
And
to
to farm for them, yeah.
just to farm for them in the first place. So to me now, my hard work is made feel useless for that.
Mm.
Anyway, as we continue forward with that, as for the leaderboard reward this time around, you'll be able to pick up the Scathing Light artifact. Now, I'm sure you can see on the screen right now the actual animation for it. Those who have faced off against Zariel in the trial might recognize the attack, but it will share visual effects with her version of the spell. Many of you have been curious about where to obtain the Golden Memories artifact, and this will be the version of the artifact available in the Zen market once Milestone 2 has been completed. Scathing Light is a special alternate visual version of the Golden Memories artifact, and either artifact will complete the artifact set. So now we know that this artifact is only obtainable with this version if you're in the top 100 leaderboard for Milestone 2. But then you can only get the completed set if you buy it via the Send store. So once again, we've now hit ourselves with another paywall. Unless you hit the top 100, which once again, the people who actually work in haven't got enough time to be able to get them, or even stand a chance to get themselves within the top 100, and now basically hit with a paywall to complete their set. What do you think about this?
Just like Milestone 1. Yeah, I mean, again, at least with Milestone 1, the price for the top 100 was just a different visual effect on a Vorpal enchantment. So there wasn't much thing, because Vorpals you can get quite cheaply anyway, and you can make them yourself if needs be. This is an artifact, so this is saying that if you want the artifact, you've got to buy it in the Zen market once Milestone 2 is complete, so there's a paywall right there. And then if you want the special version of the artifact, which would be free, I suppose, then you have to be farming day in, day out to get in the top 100 again. So I think this is a massive flop, to be honest.
It is generally a flop, and of course you're gonna get those people out there who are gonna buy the artifacts, but they're gonna put it for an extortionate price on the auction house. So you'll be paying a lot extra for your value of getting the artifact in the first place if you were to convert your AD to Zen anyway. So yeah, this is generally a giant flop on Cryptic's half. Again, not very impressed with this one.
And not only that as well, the artifact set isn't that good. Like the bonus you get from it isn't that great.
Well, we can go over that in another video about
Yeah,
how the sets, what their targeted audience would be for their tune. But we'll
yeah,
go over that for a future
yeah.
video.
We'll make that into another video for you guys. We'll go through different sets, where you should use them, why you should use them, etc., etc. So let's
All
carry on.
right. So, John, if you want to carry on with the next section now.
Yep. So next session says, well, you have to wait for milestone 2 to be completed for the full details of everything that will unlock. There will be new hunt marks, new items to purchase in the Sen store, and the thing I think everybody is waiting for, to be honest, the normal version of Zariel's trial will be made available. If you haven't had the chance to face off against Zariel in the Master Trial, this might be an opportunity to test your mettle. The version of the fight is more approachable and can serve as an opportunity to learn many of the mechanics that appear in the Master Trial. Zariel's counting on you to help restore the Citadel, and if Milestone 1 is any indication, she's in good hands. Be sure to check out the Citadel after the server progress is filled and see what's new. Until then, see you in Avernus, Adventurers.
All right. So, let's talk about this a bit more in depth. So, on the photos, we can see one of the Infernal War Machines attached to a chain with a giant fireball with a shit ton of arrows planted into the desert. We have no idea what this is, what it's going to be, and it's just something completely fucking random. Um, don't know why they would even put that in unless there's a form of Easter egg that I don't actually understand going on here. But it could be a new hunt, lure slash type of thing, a new quest. Who knows?
This could even possibly be a new heroic encounter that comes up.
We're all literally going to be sat in cars chained to the damn bull.
Be a bit
Yeah,
like Cabal
Rocket
all
League.
over again.
No, it's going to be Rocket League, mate. Giant ball and you're all in cars and you got to get into the goal.
I
This is
mean,
Neverwinter's version.
I would actually enjoy that, to be honest.
A couple of mini games on the side wouldn't be so bad anyway.
Yeah. But no, the,
But
the,
then,
the big thing for this is the Zariel's trial.
yep, because we do know that we can get the companion gear from Zariel's trial. We can get the rings. There are other,
You can
well, there's
even
new
get the Sword of Zariel, the artifact.
to go towards the set, but once again, that's just going to bring the Sword of Zariel right down for the people now who have spent the last God knows how long farming their Zariel trials and getting the rewards from it, just like where you can get the striking ring and the master. Before Tom became like stupidly massively popular, where everyone's done it, you can get the striking ring and the master and sell it for a good 2 to 3 mil. Now it's gone down to a million when you don't even need to pay that much anyway.
No.
But once again, it's the same little thing that's happened again. You can get the top tier rewards now put down into a normal reward. But
Yeah.
hey, typical Cryptic.
But at least they'll give people the opportunity to complete one of the newer end game content trials. Although it being an easier mode, it's not going to be easy. By any means will it be easy, but it's going to be easier than the master trial. For
Of course,
example, I know for a fact that you get telegraphs in the easy mode, which tell you which area to stay out of, so the red circles and things like that. But in the master trial, you don't get that. In the easy trial, you get longer times between these actual things happening. In the master trial, you get a shorter amount of time.
which is also a bad thing though, because you could complete the trial quicker and not and phase her quicker, so you
Yeah,
don't get all of the mechanics that come out of Master Zario trial. So please be warned, be careful. All the mechanics that you will get, unless you are very, very mid tier players, who have just like done half of like their end game stuff unless you are full on end game. If you burn her too quickly in attacking her, you're not going to get all of the mechanics. So don't think that once you've done it once, you can do the master trial.
But
All right.
yeah, I think that's everything we can say about Milestone 2 that's coming up at the moment. Obviously, I think everybody knows now that this will be coming out on
Tuesday the
Tuesday.
15th.
Yep, Tuesday the 15th. So 4 more days. And then we got that grind all over again.
And
Um,
then we've got that 6 hour long maintenance again.
yeah, but not too bad. I don't mind having a break. um, so the next bit to talk about now that was released today as well is the Redeemed lockbox. So I'll just quickly read through this. Greetings Adventurers, starting Tuesday, September the 15th, which is the launch date for the part 2 of the Redeemed Citadel. The new Redeemed lockbox will become available on all platforms. With this lockbox, adventurers will have chance to obtain a mythic mount for the first time. The Blood Wall lockbox will no longer be available starting September the 15th, so it looks like they're not allowing that one to drop, which is what they do on every single new lockbox they bring out. The Redeemed lockbox will require an enchanted key to open and will be available as a drop in the world and in the Wondrous Bazaar. So you could probably pay AD for enchanted keys now.
No, they're not on about the enchanted keys. They're talking about
Oh,
the
they're
lock.
on about the boxes. Yeah, sorry.
So you can get the lock boxes from the Wondrous Bazaar. I think it's like 100 at 80 or something silly.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
It's
Yeah,
absolutely nothing. But then you can get the drops from obviously in the open world.
yeah.
Um, but
So,
yeah,
yeah, that's sorry, that was my bad then. Some of the treasures you can obtain in this lockbox are the mythic Mount King of Spines, which is an account-wide mount as well. Um, Tooltip displays max possible stats when a player has 10 plus mythic mounts in their stable. So the stats it gives here are when you've got 10 mounts at mythic level in your stable. So this isn't as it is as you see it now. You'd have to have 10 mounts at this level of mythic quality to be able to get this bonus. So the
be-
combat power is basically the same as the Tyrannosaurus Rex, but instead of 10%, it's 15%. You get 7.5k power, 7.5k armor pen, and it's giving you 5.625 combined rating.
so the stats we know now fluctuate from the level of bolster that you actually have for the mount changes coming out on Tuesday. As I've just stated here with the tooltip. Um, Adding combined ratings. I don't understand why now. So for each mythic mount, we're gonna get an extra 5k combined rating because surely that, well, even if it's just one, that's 5.6k added to my combat item level. It's a bit silly if you ask me. I don't
What
think
I
there's any.
what I will say though is this sort of confirms that the mount changes are going to come on Tuesday. They have to.
They are. It's confirmed.
Yeah.
So they actually released the confirmation in a previous um
I don't think a
news.
lot of people seen that, see? So that's why to make the statement now that that's when these new mythic mounts are going to be available, and obviously everything else to go with the mount changes that was in our previous video.
Of course. But yeah, they had 100% coming out on Tuesday. Um, so let's continue with this now.
So again, in this redeemed lockbox, you'll have the chance of getting the legendary Tyrannosaurus Choice Pack, which is the pack that you can already get on the auction house if you want to buy it. Which got a war painted Tyrannosaur or Commander Tyrannosaur, which has the same combat power. It's just it's 10%, not 15. And there's also looks like a new epic companion coming, which is the Black Death Scorpion. I've never seen that one before, so it'd be nice to see what that does. Um, Pseudo Dragon already exists. Infernal Skull already exists. In addition to these packs, the Redeemed Lockbox will have a chance at rewards such as refinement items and gems, insignias, and new mount upgrade tokens. So this is basically the lockbox to use. going forward, I would say.
Yep. Well, this is going to be the next lockbox for the foreseeable future. To be quite honest, the items that you get in there, I'm not so impressed with. I mean, for God's sake, the amount of lockboxes I opened, I'm just going to end up getting Jadites all the fucking time, Alexandrites all the time, and Black Opals. We know we ain't going to get much more else, considering they did say that the highest tier rewards are now going to be ×3 of the original drop rate. Yeah, it's a bit of a money flop here where
I mean,
players
if we
who.
just go through what's actually in here, these are your top tier rewards at the top here. So you got the King of Spines account bound, Legendary Tyrannosaurus pack, Epic Companion pack, Epic Insignia. I wouldn't really say Epic Insignia and down is top tier here. I'd say it's
Mhm.
those three. And then you'll get one of the following from down here, which I suppose the only top tier item I would say is top tier there would be the Marker Potency rank 7.
Mhm.
And you'll get one of these things down here. So the main thing that people will want from these will be the mount upgrade tokens.
Definitely, because we do know there's going to be other ways to get these mount upgrade tokens, but we're not 100% sure if they're going to be other little places like legacy quests and things. We don't know if that's going to come in time, but it's just waiting to see what happens. But it's either going to be from the lockbox or it's going to be from events like Help It.
Yep.
So we're not too sure.
We don't know what other events they're going to use yet because they haven't said. They just, like we stated in our previous video, they've just said help it as one example. Not saying that that's going to be the only one. But
No,
yeah,
exactly. But
we just need to wait and see.
we have got the new event coming out soon. I'm not too sure on the date that it starts, but on the roadmap there was a new event happening, so it could be in that event. But we'll do another video on that as well. Going back to the mounts and release date, if John wants to pop up the picture that I've just sent to him on Discord, it's an official tweet from Neverwinter confirming that they are being released on Tuesday the 15th. Just to back up what I'm saying about they are being released on Tuesday. So yeah, we do know that everything is going to be happening in one go instead of them doing it out in little bits and bobs. So every weekly new content, it's literally everything that they've been planning. They're literally just gonna blow it up and let everyone have it at once. So I can't really blame them for that.
So this was the mount changes one that we went over in our previous video, and here's the tweet from Neverwinter saying the recently announced mount changes will arrive Tuesday, September the 15th on all platforms. You can read up on the details in the blog, which the blog just takes you to the mount changes one that we went through in our previous video.
So for the Xbox and PS4 players, you're not going to be a month behind on this one. You are receiving the mount changes as soon as the PC received the mount changes. So everyone's going to be in the same boat for that. But yes, we are going to be receiving Milestone 2 before, well, the same time you receive Milestone 1. So you actually technically now get a head start on us for once when it comes to the mount changes because you were behind a month. Now, milestone wise, yes, you are, but you've still got the main game change the same time we have. So all I can say is to everyone who's looking forward to farming those collars and the individual legendary ones, because we know it can drop from common to mythic in dungeons. Good luck.
Yeah,
Happy
good luck.
farming.
Happy farming. We'll be doing the same thing.
Exactly.
And yeah, take it easy, guys. Drop us a sub if you liked the video. Like our video, subscribe to us, and have a good one.
See you later.